Hey everybody, it's time for my weekly check-in and it's past my bedtime, so this is going to be quick, but I just wanted to update you on a few things. Today was my weigh-in. I'm down 2 pounds from last week, and at the beginning of the program I had a goal of losing 16 pounds by Christmas, and so I have 11 pounds to go, so here's to hoping that I can keep that ball rolling. And I'd have to say it was a successful weekend, starting out with a big birthday bash for a dear friend of mine on Friday. And, you know, I was not feeling too hot to trot to go out on Friday, but I ended up having an absolute blast, a really, really great time, and I didn't have any junk food, and I was able to wake up the next day without a food hangover, and I was able to get to the gym and have a wonderful workout. And, so kudos to you, Sky, on an excellent birthday party. But also Saturday evening, I was treated to a really lovely dinner in the city. And as a lot of you know, that, living in New York, a lot of socializing is, revolved around having a drink and, nice dessert and all of those kind of things, or partaking in a meal that you don't usually get to. But I didn't have any wine, and I had really delicious salmon and asparagus and couscous, and instead of dessert I had a cup of tea, and we took a nice walk through the village and opted for impromptu chair massages at a spa. Come on, how can you beat that? And I didn't have to ingest any calories for that, so that's excellent. So sometimes you just have to remind yourself that there are a lot of other things you can do with your friends and people in the city than just sitting around and eating. But also another success is last night I had to go to a meeting, and at the end of the meeting they provided free pizza. Now, for those of you who know me well, you know that I love pizza, and especially New York pizza, and especially free New York pizza. And so I'm not going to say that it was easy to be around it, but, you have to pick your battles. Unfortunately, sometimes I struggle with it, with being around things that I haven't had for a while. It did affect my mood noticeably, but I made it through, and I left, and I had a salad for dinner instead and headed on my way home. Sometimes you just have to decide if it's worth it, and last night just wasn't a night for pizza. I'll save it for another occasion and allow it then. I just want to say that it's, week 6 of the program, and I'm actually starting to see a few differences. Just the other day I was putting my hair in a ponytail and noticed a little bit more definition in my arms that I haven't seen for a while. So that's kind of exciting, and I just have to remind myself of the different changes that I'm making in my life that are having a wonderful, long-lasting effect on every aspect of my life, and that's what this program is all about. So again, thank you for tuning in and, keeping tabs on me. It really helps a lot. So I hope that you have a wonderful and healthy day, and I'll talk to you next week. Good night.